One local ballet student got the opportunity of a lifetime. She danced on stage with Ballet Jorgen here at the Vic Juba Community Theatre. The National Ballet Company tours full-length ballets across the country, but that's only a small piece of what they offer every community. Today, we'll see it through the bright eyes of a student who loves dance and now is passionate about turning her talents into a career.
Darby's been wearing these shoes since she was 3. She spends a lot of time here in the studio, but this class is a special treat. Bengt Jorgen of Ballet Jorgen is teaching a workshop and she's pretty nervous.
When you hear the phrase Mr. Jorgen, we're like, oh my gosh, he owns it and everything. So we just wanted to make a good impression too and come across that we are really eager to learn what he wants to show us and that we're not just here to fool around.
They're always sort of withdrawn or shy. They're afraid of they don't really know how to relate, but it doesn't take very long to break that down, because ultimately it's all about the work we do, and if they're there to work and I'm there to work, that's, it doesn't take very long to just find that connection.
The studio jumped at the chance to have the famed artistic director come in and teach, saying they can see improvements every time a guest instructor comes in.
Just those little finessing points, polishing points, if those are said in that different way, it'll hit the brain and say, ah, yes, I do know that basic idea, but I'm going to find another way to interpret it.
For Jorgen, teaching workshops across the country is no chore. He thinks it's essential to running a ballet company.
It's a healthy way for us to stay connected and making sure we don't lose touch with, where the student body is coming from, because it comes from all across Canada, it comes from all these different studios, so it's important to stay connected.
He's invited Darby to dance in his ballet Coppelia the following evening, a chance she jumped at.
To join a ballet company would be really, really good for me. I'm normally more of a not so straight across, so it's nice to have something like ballet to keep me focused and keep me going.
I always try to find different things to motivate the students, any age, any level. What is the carrot that's dangling in front of them that's going to make them push harder, want more? This is a wonderful carrot.
Hopefully a really educational experience, but also one that will inspire them to work even harder when they get back into the studios.
In rehearsal, Darby is definitely inspired.
It's really exciting, especially just to be able to work with them and see what they do every day, and that this is what they do for a living, and that's really exciting to be a part of.
Her part isn't big, and actually, she doesn't do any real dancing at all. Like the rest of the cast, she's a doll that comes to life in the imagination of their maker. Mainly, she helps fill out the stage and bring the performance alive.
It's of course very important to have more than 1 or 2 or 3 people on stage just to fill it, to make it look a little bit more exciting and not so much as just one person on stage, just filling it and making everybody connect a little bit more.
Ballet Jorgen considers itself Canada's local ballet company. Although they're based in Toronto, they say touring is the most important thing to them.
We want to make sure that ballet is accessible and available to everyone, and we really want it to be just as community friendly as hockey and curling, right? So it's important for us to be out there and making it available and hoping that people will see what a wonderful thing ballet really is. It's a great medium to communicate in, and it's uplifting, it's inspiring, it's beautiful, you can laugh, you can cry, and so it's just good theater.
It's showtime, and Jorgen's Coppelia is brilliant, funny, captivating, and cheeky, everything the classic tale is supposed to be. Darby plays her role proudly, following the direction of Jorgen and the other dancers. It's an experience she'll never forget.
Amazing. It was pretty nerve-wracking at first, but then we just got into it and they made it really easy just to be able to have fun with it.
After the curtain is drawn and the cast is packing up, Darby is thinking about how she can get back here.
They teach you definitely a lot about teamwork, and just that even though it's ballet, you can still have fun with everything and just get to know each other even more just through dancing.
Jorgen considers this a success. Darby is yet another young dancer he's been able to encourage to follow their dreams. It's back to the studio for Darby, where she'll continue to work her way towards her goal with a small taste of fine art as her motivation.
That's all the time we have for tonight. If you have comments or questions, feel free to email us at the address on your screen. I'm Whitney Stinson, and we'll see you around the region.